I think that looks good. Do you think that looks good?
Hopefully that we don't lose the sun.
I thought that was like a chair.
No, it's like a little table.
Okay.
I look so bad right now. I need to fix me
You
up.
look great. Your skin's really good.
Thanks, I'm working on it.
Okay, so I am here with Lena, and...
The plug.
Did you go by Lena or Lena?
Lena, I just
Did you
like...
ever just say Lena?
We could start over because I just thought you were going to say Lena the plug and I was like, wait, you forgot.
No, I didn't forget. I wasn't sure. Because I feel like Lena's a flex. Like you could just
Lena.
be like Lena.
I
you should
wish...
get the username Lena right now.
There's a girl on Instagram with the username Lena and her bio says, don't ask me for my username. Can you believe that?
You should ask her for it.
She has 400
fuck
followers.
That bitch. No, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. I think the username Ethan has like 12 followers and like Grayson Dolan is like, the Grayson and Ethan Dolan are trying to buy it. Because they want to have Ethan and Grayson. They
should have it. I mean, well, someone should have it that doesn't have 12 followers.
Yeah. I am here with Lena the plug and
Hi.
I've been the biggest fan of you and Adam for like ever. No, I actually have.
No compliments allowed.
You know what was like, I was at the first time I went to a house party, this is like the biggest flex ever. I was at a house party and we were, I was like kind of asleep and they were all playing like No Jumper podcast.
Oh my god.
And they played I think you were in it for part of it, but they played the podcast where like Tana talked about me. And I was like asleep, so everybody at this house party is like, what the fuck, wake up.
Ethan, they're talking about you.
And that was like, I still flex about it all the time. I'm like, I was in that. Like,
you should tell the story a little differently because it's not a flex to sleep at a house party.
But I was in the video. That's all I give a fuck about. I don't care.
I'm like, wow, how was Ethan partying? Why was he asleep? But that's so like me to fall asleep like at the wrong time.
Yeah, they were all annoying. I didn't like them. I just
He doesn't mean it, guys.
You know, it wasn't in LA. It wasn't that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Fix me up. Make me really cute.
I need to move on. What foundation do you usually use?
The infallible L'Oreal.
Oh my god, girl, step it up.
Everything else I have is like pretty nice, but for some reason the foundation I have is from CVS.
How was Tokyo?
Oh my god, Tokyo's amazing.
I feel like I wouldn't be able to eat food there.
Why, are you picky?
Uh-huh. I eat like chicken and like nothing else.
I mean, they definitely have chicken there, but you don't like noodles?
I mean, like noodles are fun, but...
Rice?
Oh yeah, I like rice. I like rice and stuff.
Chicken and rice. There you go.
Yeah.
There's such good food there. I don't think I had a single bad meal, but I'm not picky. I had food that I was like, oh, what the fuck is this? But I still ate it.
I really want to go to Italy.
All I remember from being in Italy was that I was 14 and I was not cute, but all the Italian men are super aggressive.
Dude,
and they were just like, oh, American girl.
Yeah.
Like, no, please don't talk to me. I'm a child. Also, I remember a lot of cities really smelled bad. No offense, Italy. I don't know where the fuck I was. But
I've heard that too.
It smelled like a sewer.
I've heard that. Have you ever had like a shitty makeup experience where somebody did your makeup and they didn't do a good job?
There's definitely been times where I haven't liked my makeup, but that was back when I really didn't wear any, so I was overwhelmed by how it looked.
Gotcha.
But actually, I guess I've had times where I'm like, okay, it's super splotchy. Nothing's really coming to mind.
So me and you first met at TanaCon.
Yeah.
That's how me and Nicolette met too.
Yeah, I met her there too. I cannot believe that was a year ago.
Okay, TanaCon was amazing.
Where's TanaCon 2?
No, aren't her and Jake Paul, have you been watching that? Her and Jake Paul are saying they're gonna do like JadaCon or some shit.
I mean, I can't handle this.
But yeah, TanaCon was fun. Me and Nicolette got on the only panel that like performed besides
Oh
us.
yeah, well, Adam and I got to do our panel too, and it was like, cool, we're such losers, we're at the bottom of the fucking bill, so then we get to do our panels.
Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm gonna zoom in just so y'all can like, I'm gonna be a real beauty guru right now. Hold on. Wait, why isn't it zooming in?
I think that it's at least on mine, it's a different button.
I just don't know how to work a camera because I'm not educated.
I
think that should have zoomed in.
Is it this?
Oh, there. You're so smart. You're actually.
I am
She's so smarter than me.
It's crazy that you're like really good at makeup because I practice every day and I'm like, what are you doing?
I feel like I never watched tutorials either. I just.
What? Okay, fuck you.
No, I was like when I really was trying to like learn how. I was like 13, like in my room, like I would watch a tutorial and be like, oh, I don't like how they did that, so I'm gonna do it my way.
Yeah, I don't ever have any of the shit that they have in the fucking video.
No, I was that stubborn kid who was like, no, I'm gonna do it my way. Like I know that.
I'm just gonna make it up. I tried to watch a makeup tutorial the other day and it was like 4 minutes long, but of course it took me like so much longer to do the fucking thing. And it didn't look right at all. I was trying to do smoky eye for beginners.
Smoky eye for beginners.
It did not go well. Did you see when I tried to do Adam's makeup?
No, wait, no.
Oh my god, he looks like Uncle Fester from fucking the Addams Family. It was not.
Dude, I did my dad's makeup for a video.
Really?
Did you not see it? Oh my god, he looked so weird because he has a full face of facial hair and long hair.
Oh no.
I look like I'm on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, we're looking at your dad with a full face of makeup on, just
Yeah.
especially when he's like manly.
Yeah, I didn't have the color match for Adam's face.
No.
He just ended up looking really, really pale. And then he was like, fuck it, make me look like a SoundCloud rapper, and like told me to like draw a tattoo on his face with eyeliner, and it just said pubic hair.
Pubic hair. I was at Lil Peep's last concert.
Oh really?
His last ever concert he ever
No way.
performed.
Oh my god.
Craziest time of my life to this day.
That's so crazy.
I went with I didn't even know who he was when I went. I went with the friend because he wanted me to go to piss off his boyfriend. So he like uninvited his boyfriend and took me to his boyfriend's birthday.
So this was the show right before the
it was
last
like
one?
it was like the Houston show, and then we went to Arizona, and then he died in the Arizona one. Yeah, so that was like it was like that freaked me out. Like, that freaked me out.
Yeah, that is terrifying. That's crazy.
Because it was even weirder because I was like front row and there was like 100 people in the room.
Oh wow, yeah.
I was like touching him. Like I'll show you the videos after. And he was like he was literally like how far me and you are from each other.
Wow. Was that small of a show?
It was like the Peacock Room in the House of Blues.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought he would have a bigger show than that, but I guess if you're right up front too.
Okay. Yeah, there was probably like 200-300 people in there, to be honest.
That's so crazy.
But like it felt like 100. You've met him? You met him? Right?
I've met him tons of times, yeah. And then
what did you think of him as like on like a personal level? I
had no idea who he was when I met him. I met him at his apartment, and he was just like, "Hi, I'm Gus." He was like super shy, and like, you know, later I like came across his Instagram, and I'm like, "Oh shit, it's that guy I met at that party the other night," and I was like, wait, this guy's like a popular rapper. I had no idea.
Dude, I was obsessed with his music.
No, he has great music, but at the time I didn't know. I was just like, he lived with a friend of mine, so I went there, and like everyone there like made music and produced and stuff, but I didn't know that they like did so with any sort of like real success. Yeah, like they were like, you know, he just was.
No, I get that.
A shy person when I met him.
I knew his girlfriend at the time, Arzelia. That's how I like, kind of knew him too. I didn't know him. I literally had like 2-second conversation. Do you know who the Claremont twins are?
Yes.
I love them. I religiously love them.
Oh, really?
I've
only seen their Instagram. Do they have like a YouTube channel or something?
They got on Bad Girls Club.
Oh, that's right. You know, I did watch before they were famous or some shit like that on YouTube of them.
They're kind of iconic. I like them. I
always wish I had a twin, so I'm pretty jealous.
Because both of them have like Kylie Jenner's body shape, but they got it together. That's insane, right?
That's like pretty perfect to get someone identical, because it's really hard.
If you go look at their Instagram, their noses are the exact same.
I'm gonna go look right now. I've seen their Instagram, but I want to pay a little more attention to their nostrils. Oh my god, they're so hot.
They are, aren't they?
Okay. I have a fucking bone to pick here. Those are some free out there nipples.
Dude,
full
they don't
on.
give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
Oh, I'm sure I don't give a fuck either, but it doesn't mean my Instagram's not gonna get deleted over it.
I've always wondered this. Why I don't understand why prostitution isn't legal, because if they were to make it legal, they'd be able to make it safe. If you were to have the police protection behind prostitution, don't you think more women would be like safer than they are now?
But what they do right now is they just arrest the hooker, and then for men you can get like it's kind of like getting a speeding ticket.
No, it literally
you have to go to like John's school, and they just like make you do like a fucking
that is
kind of like when you want to get a point off your driver's record or whatever, you're in driving school.
What's your advice on college for anyone who like, and just the video and me?
I loved college as like a whole experience, like going away to college, being in the dorms, like making friends, losing friends, learning how to manage my time, working, volunteering, doing school, doing everything. But all at the same time, it's like I had a lot of grants, and when I left, I only had like $12,000 in loans because of all of the grants that I got.
Nice. So it wasn't as bad.
It wasn't as bad, and I don't know if I would have made the same decision if I had to pay like 150 grand. You know what I mean? But it depends. It's like if you really want to be a fucking biologist, there's only one way. It's not like you can go make YouTube videos about biology and then all of a sudden become a biologist. It's not.
I wish that's how it works.
It's not like how it works.
That's how like makeup is now.
Exactly. If it's a creative thing, then no, you definitely don't need to go to college. And I feel like same for like if people go to college to study social media or like
oh my god,
social media marketing, like I don't feel like that's
like
the way.
The best way to study social media marketing is to go on your explore page and see what does better than other posts.
I went to college because it was like, oh, this is what you do next, right? And like I had a lot of help from government loans and whatever and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I just went and it was great. I studied psychology, which people are like, oh, you don't.
My mom has a psychology degree too.
It's a great degree to have. I feel like it's great to learn about people. As someone who doesn't have debt, I feel like college is a great idea because I just loved college, but it's not for everybody. Do you want to stay doing makeup stuff? Or?
Oh, no. Like I like right now, like makeup makes money.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like very social media smart, not just in like makeup. So, like I used to run meme pages and stuff.
Oh,
like
really?
That.
Oh
when
my
I
God,
was
that's
12,
crazy.
when I was 12, I owned the username bitch, and I had 1.2 million followers.
Jeez,
and
did someone buy it off of you?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
That was my original college fund that I put it straight in the E-Trade account, so I went into stocks.
Oh wow.
I never touched it.
That is insane.
Yeah, so I've been like
You're a little mogul over here.
Literally. And like my parents are all into that too, so they've been like super supportive.
That's tight. Did they like teach you about all that stuff?
Yeah, my dad, they do like real estate and stuff, and my dad
Nice.
invests a lot, so that's why he was like, you need to invest this. Oh my god.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Big ass palette,
No,
is that normal?
No, like I literally think when he dropped this palette that like it affected the sales of every other future palette next to
Really? Yeah, because this is like 3 palettes.
Because who's
in one.
gonna now go buy the new Tarte palette that has the same 3 brown shades?
Yeah,
When
if I saw this at the store, I'd be like, I'm getting this one because it has everything. It's like when you go to buy like anything, you're like, oh, I want all the colors, you know?
Like if you were to walk into Sephora, you could buy this palette and then not need eyeshadow ever again.
Exactly.
Like that's. I bet he did that on purpose. Have you ever met him?
Mm-hmm.
You have.
Yeah, Adam interviewed him, and
oh my god, you're so right. I've watched that video 9 times.
So Ian, his brother,
is a
huge fan, and James did a video with Ian, and they were like, create your perfect woman, and he was like, Kylie Jenner's face, Summer Rae's body, and Lena Flux personality. So,
oh wait, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, then I
That's
ended up
cute.
talking to James and got him and Ian to come in.
That's really cute.
Yeah, it was adorable. I was like, oh.
You don't like horror movies?
I hate it.
Wait, bullshit. You're telling me that you don't like horror
I
movies?
hate them. I made myself go see Us, and the whole time I hated it. I hated that I was watching it.
We can't be friends.
I was
that's
fascinated
like not even...
with it, the story, but I don't like being scared.
You don't?
No. Although I listen to a lot of true crime podcasts, so yeah, but I just don't like senseless horror.
Oh, I like being scared.
Oh, I hate it. When she went underneath that boardwalk that day, she switched lives. So the bad one came out, and that's why when the mom would talk to her, she wouldn't speak because she didn't know English.
I'm glad you're enough of an intellectual to like know what movies, like what happens in movies. I'm like one of those people who like will watch a movie and blatantly not know what happened and be like, oh okay, like cool.
I think it's bad because it's like so telling of how much of a couch potato I was as a kid, but like I'm really good at picking up movie cues. Like I know when they're foreshadowing and all that stuff, which Adam doesn't. He's like, how did you know that just happened? I'm like, didn't you notice the music changed and it's the same music that they use when so-and-so comes out?
I can catch that type of stuff.
And he's like, what?
No, I can catch
He didn't understand Black Panther, okay? I'm sorry. It was not confusing.
Where do you think the direction of YouTube is going to go? As like I feel like you're a content creator on many platforms. So where do you think YouTube will go?
Wow, that's hard. Well, actually, I don't know. I just feel like YouTube's like, it's like a mainstream thing now, and I just feel like it's gonna be more, like it's gonna be less of a democracy where a small creator has the same chance of getting, I feel like it's already like that. A small creator doesn't have as good of a chance necessarily, I feel like, of being a bigger creator.
It's either really, really big or not big, pretty much, I feel
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they just push the bigger people, the people who are obviously clean channels and stuff, like
You push them harder.
yeah, like I don't have a lot of like all the privileges that every YouTuber has. Like I don't have them. Like I can't get sponsorships, and I can't
Why?
I can't do there's like a way that you can attach merch to your YouTube, like the Teespring thing.
Yeah.
I don't have that. Like I have limited capabilities on
That's
my
whack.
YouTube, so I think that there are just like different ways that they could oppress certain creators and stuff. And I get it. Like I'm not necessarily creating like the best content, but I do think that videos should be judged like by the video, not by the person. You know?
Okay, 190%.
You know what I mean? Because it's like in a lot of ways I'm not that different from Trisha.
No,
you know what I mean?
You should start acting like her.
I don't think I could ever act like Trisha. Trisha's amazing.
So how did you get started in social media in general?
I used to work with a social media company. I was like, I was like nannying, and then I just started working at this social media company, and then I started posting foodie pics on my Instagram. And then all of a sudden I started getting followers. Then I basically had enough followers and I left my regular job. And then
Bad bitch.
Yeah, and then I met Adam and he was like, hey, we should make you a YouTube channel, because he was a YouTuber. So then I said I would make him a sex tape if I got 1 million subscribers, and then I got 1 million subscribers, and I just didn't make a sex tape because I have like 20. So yeah.
That's sick.
It's sick, it's cool, it's great.
Yeah. You know, I found you through Tana.
Yeah, I feel I'm very lucky to have done a video with Tana, because I feel like she
Tana
helped me
Mojo?
get a new audience, because all my audience is like really, really horny dudes.
Yeah, no, Tana Mojo literally has like so much relevancy behind her. It's crazy.
Well, she has like a million girl fans too. Girlfriends,
Like,
girlfriends are in my. I like girl fans more than boy
Oh,
fans.
Yeah, they're like Nicolette's fans. They're all like really young girls, I think, and they're like she has like an army of fans. Like
It's just
like,
for me personally, it's just easier to obviously relate to girls.
Yeah.
So
Her
I
fans are like an army. Like her fans like.
oh, Tana's yeah.
oh yeah, definitely.
I was thinking of just putting on these like pair of like lily lashes right here, these, and I was like gonna trim them to the size of your eyes.
Or do you have a brand deal?
I wish. No, they I have like a code, but like.
Oh, okay. So that's what I mean.
Yeah, I have like a code, but not like an actual.
I feel like my makeup techniques is like a mix of like actual like genuine makeup artists and like
Instagram tutorials. Like I've like just perfected the craft of like mixing those two together.
Do you do like the thing that you like show all your products on like the screen? Ooh, I love them.
They're on evenly, right? Look at me straight on. Okay, yeah. Oh, that like clicked in my head. When I did Tana's makeup once, and I did it in 20 minutes.
Really?
So I'm gonna like explain this for the video because this is content. And I've never talked about this. So Tana and Elijah were performing a show in Houston, and like I said, I was always obsessed with her. And so that was the first time I had the opportunity to like do her makeup. So I was like, holy fuck, okay, like oh my god. And then I was texting with Elijah, and he told me like, okay, like come to the hotel at 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
So like
were they late?
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Here comes the story. So my mom wakes me up at like 5 a.m. We get right like 5 a.m. to drive like an hour to Houston. We get there. We get the hotel at like 7, and then I like text them, and they like don't reply for like 2 hours because they were like asleep. So we're there till like 9. This is like a good story though. Like I'm not like shitting on them.
PM.
They like didn't reply till around like 9:30, and then I saw Elijah like came through the lobby with his boyfriend and like their manager, and they were like really high, and they were like, oh, we're so sorry, like here's the room key, like just go wake them up. And I was like, okay, perfect, actually, cool. Like, okay.
Oh my
and
God,
so
go
I like,
wake them up.
yeah.
Okay.
So we go and wake them, and like the tour manager is like, if you want, you can also just like get them to the venue too, and like made a joke about that, but you could tell he was kind of like, and
Because
so,
that is his job to wake them up.
yeah,
Oh my
so
God.
we go, like, me and my mom go to the hotel room, and we like, and they were all like asleep, and we like woke them up, and then she was like, okay, I'm ready, like I'm like, okay, like, let's do it, and I was like, okay.
Oh
and
my
so
God.
I did her whole face of makeup in like 22 minutes, and it looked good.
Did they have no time to get to the venue or something?
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of show is at 11 a.m.? I'm confused.
No, the show, yeah, the show started at 11:30, 12. I know.
Well, I'm sure you still killed it.
Oh no, her makeup ended up looking like, it could be a lot better, but it was good.
That's
and then
crazy.
my mom, again, so I'm like looking at this from like a fan's perspective.
Yeah.
I was like still, and my mom was like, because they were like talking about how we're gonna get to the venue, my mom was like, well, I have an SUV, I can drive y'all. And now I'm like, oh my god. And so like Tana and all them were like in my car. For, like,
Oh my God.
Yeah, we like went to McDonald's and like went to the
That's a
venue.
really good story.
Yeah, my mom made that happen too. So like, thank you, mom.
Shout out, Mom.
Yeah. I should do like the beauty guru thing, like I'm using the KKW beauty.
Yeah, exactly. I should do that with my dildos before I start a show. I'll be like, using the 8-inch pink grit, like.
You literally should.
The lighting looks great
It's
now.
still pretty good,
Yeah,
yeah.
like it still looks fine.
Look
So-
at my face!
I know,
It looks
this
so
isn't
good.
finished. It really does.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it turned out really good.
I love it.
I wanted to do something like really simple and just like you. I wanted it to be like very like you.
I love it.
Yeah, I think it looks so sick.
Thank you.
But we just got done taking Instagram pictures, and so I just
Go and like.
yes, you make sure to like them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Make sure to follow her on Instagram. It's Lena the Plug.
If you wanna.
Yeah, same for your YouTube though.
Yeah, it's Lena the Plug.
Yeah, same for everything. Y'all already know me, so.
Do you call your fans anything? Do they have a name?
No.
No, okay, well.
I think
Hi, Ethan's crew. I'm gonna call you
Ethan's crew. Ethan's crew. Yeah, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you enjoyed this.